16 teams in each classification. That is all that remains in the high school basketball playoffs. We are now in the regional round. JSU's Pete Matthews Coliseum serving as host to the Northeast Regional. Always a drama-filled regional. Was the same today. We'll start with the 7A boys. Not a seat in the house as Gadsden City faces Mountain Brook. You might remember the Spartans knocked out the Titans last year, and the Spartans went to Birmingham, leaving the Titans at home. Today, Gadsden City looking for a revenge. Nice three-pointer there by Kalen Johnson, one of the best shooters on the team. But Mountain Brook, they came back with their big man, Big Trendon Watford. He had a huge day for Mountain Brook. Mountain Brook had a lead at halftime. We told you this is a great game, so we'll skip to the fourth quarter. Mountain Brook's Jack Klein gives them a 2-point lead, 54-52 with 3 minutes to play with the basket and the foul. Score would stay that way until this point. Gadsden City's Jacob Hyde only had 2 points, but none bigger than those. Ties the game up at 54 with a minute to play. Now we have 10 seconds to go. Gadsden City with the basketball, tied at 54. They go to Sean Kid McKinney, one-on-one, gets the basket to drop, and Gadsden City has a 2-point lead when they think the time's over. The kids storm the court. Everybody gets all excited, but they have put them back into the bleachers. 1.3 seconds left to go for Mountain Brook. Mountain Brook's prayer goes unanswered, and Titans, their prayer does go answered. The Titans win 56-54, getting their revenge over Mountain Brook, and now head to the regional final.
Coach believed in me. He called my name up to go get the ball because I'm one of the best one-on-one players. Driving to the hole, told me to go get the ball. I went up to go get it. I felt like I'd take him. He couldn't stop me. Crossed over, went to the hole, wide open shot. It was good.
Second half, we came out, we was down 8, we was in the locker room, like we couldn't get down, we just gotta keep fighting. So I came out, hit about 3 threes in a row, and we just got back in and we kept fighting. And the last shot, he the best driver we got on the team. He the best one-on-one player, so we knew the ball had to get to him, and we knew he was gonna make a play.
My guys battled hard on the defense. That's one heck of a team to defend. The big Wofford kid is huge, and it's hard to defend him in the post. But my guys found a way, fought hard, and we made a run and got back in the ball game. Once we got back in the ball game, we felt like we could turn the pace up where it can go in our favor.
So Gadsden City is in the regional final. They will take on Spain Park, who dismantled Grissom today. Jamal Johnson had 24 points and 12 rebounds, but the man of the day was Austin Wiley. The big guy had 29 points, 9 rebounds, and Spain Park wins at 89-61. Who would have thought that the TV24 Holiday Hoops Challenge would end up being the regional final between Gadsden City and Spain Park?
That's the problem about winning one. When you have the rematch, it's hard to do it twice, especially makes them a little more hungry. I know it's going to be interesting. It's a battle of styles. We both like to run and push a little bit, so it should be a fast-paced game. But they just shoot the ball so well. I'm just really concerned about what we're actually going to do to guard them.
So here's how 7A boys shake out. Gadsden City over Mountain Brook, Spain Park over Grissom sets up the 7A regional final Tuesday morning at 10:45 a.m. Meanwhile, on the girls' side of the bracket, Buckhorn knocked out Mountain Brook 54-44. Not a good day for the Spartans. And Hewitt-Trussville with a 12-point win over Huntsville, 52-40. So Hewitt-Trussville and Buckhorn will meet for the 7A girls championship coming up Tuesday at 9 a.m. Then over to Class 1A, the defending state champions and also the defending region champions, Spring Garden and Sacred Heart battling out today. The Cardinals were just huge on defense there. DJ Heath gets the basket to drop, and then down low to Deontay Wood. He had 11 points on the day, but give a lot of credit to Spring Garden. They fought tooth and nail with the defending state champs. Riley Austin, 2 of his 11 points right there. But Kevion Nolan and Spring Garden, Sacred Heart, just way too tough today. Just 6 points shy of 100. Kevion Nolan, 37 points. DJ Heath, 25. And the Cardinals go on to win it 94-48.
This team right here, we try not to get too complacent because, everybody try to, hand us everything. They already say we got everything in the bag, which is not. We got to go out there and compete just like any other team, and that's what we try to do.
We just came in saying that we just wanted to be focused and come back out and let them know that we're on the vengeance again to win the state championship. And the second quarter, we just locked down defensively and just start doing what Coach asked us to do.
I was just proud of the boys, how they came out and played. I guess everybody expect us to come out and go up 40 points with 2 shots. And that didn't happen. So you have to credit Spring Garden. They played really well there in the first quarter, and in the second quarter we locked down defensively.
had a few turnovers here and there, you know what I mean, that led out to some points, transition points, you know what I mean, some offensive rebounds, got to set our defense and stuff like that. So, I'm just proud of the way the boys came out and rallied around each other just so we can advance.
TCC and Spring Garden hooking up in the 1A girls. Spring Garden went to Birmingham last year looking for a return trip this year, and the ladies came out hot. Madison Sides with a nice three-pointer there. She finished with a huge day in double figures, as did Savannah Dempsey. A huge day for her as well. The big thing for Spring Garden today wasn't necessarily their offense like we're showing you in these highlights. It was their defense. They held TCC to 0 points in the second half, and they win big. Final score, 59-15.
I feel like whenever we play man, we know that we have a high expectation for our defense, and our man it's been really good these past few games. And I just think that's really what set the tone for us. Whenever we know that we're playing good defense and we have good help side, we know that we're spot on.
Defense is our backbone of any game we come into, and I think we create our energy off of our defense, really. And then it just makes the game a whole lot more smooth when we're playing our kind of defense.
Well, that's a staple for us. We talk about defense every day at practice, and when the playoffs start, we expect our defense to increase the intensity. And all I told them in the locker room before the game is I asked them, I said, you be responsible for your energy and your enthusiasm. Let defense take over. Offense will take care of itself. And that's kind of, it started opening up some things for us, but very proud of our defensive effort tonight.
So here's how the 1A girls shakes out. Spring Garden with a huge win over TCC. Spring Garden gave up 0 points in the second half. 59-15 is your score there. Tight game on the other side of the bracket in the semifinals. Winterboro with a 1-point win over Cedar Bluff. So the Lady Panthers will take on Winterboro Monday at 4:45 p.m. You saw Sacred Heart win. They will face the winner of the bottom game, Winterboro. So Winterboro is in on the boys' side and the girls' side. 67-58 over Cedar Bluff. Sacred Heart and Winterboro will square off on Monday as well. Here's the schedule for tomorrow. The Anniston girls take the court at 9 a.m. Then the Anniston boys against Gunnersville at 10:30. The J.O. Johnson boys will take on Alexandria at 1:30 p.m. Then at 3 o'clock, it's the Class 2A teams of Ranburne and Collinsville, and the girls and boys respectively. And then a couple of teams out of our region, Ider, Thorsby, Section, and Vincent will close out the day at Pete Matthews Coliseum.